My name is Caroline Whitman, and for years I thought I was living a dream. At 38, I was a successful novelist, residing in a charming Manhattan brownstone with my husband, Mark, a financial advisor whose soothing voice could ease my worries in moments. The way he said my name, gentle, deliberate, felt like a vow. Each day began with a tender kiss on my forehead and coffee brewed to perfection. Every night ended with him murmuring that I was his everything. I believed every word. But one night everything unraveled. It was nearly midnight when I woke to an empty bed. I assumed Mark was downstairs, perhaps grabbing a late-night snack or checking something trivial. I turned over, expecting to slip back into sleep. Then I heard a voice, his voice coming from his study, low and deliberate. "She's still clueless," he said. My body went rigid, my breath caught in my throat, and my pulse thundered in my ears. I strained to listen. "It's all on track. Almost finished," he continued. I crept toward the hallway, pressing myself against the wall near his office. A faint glow spilled from the slightly open door. I couldn't catch every word, but I didn't need to. I'd heard enough. I slipped back to bed, lying still as stone, feigning sleep when Mark returned shortly after. He slid under the covers with the same effortless composure, tucking the blanket around us as if he hadn't just fractured my reality. I didn't sleep that night. I stared at the ceiling, my thoughts spiraling. I didn't know what he was scheming, but one thing was clear. My husband was concealing something, and it involved me. The next morning, I drifted through the kitchen like a shadow. Mark was still asleep, his breathing calm and even. I stood by the coffee machine, my hands shaking as I grabbed my phone. Until that moment, I'd never questioned our finances. Mark managed it all: bills, savings, investments. I had trusted him completely, believing that was what a loving spouse did. But trust, I was beginning to realize, could be the first step toward losing everything. I opened our banking app. My heart stopped. The screen showed transfer after transfer. $300 here, $800 there, $600, $1,500. Dozens of withdrawals over the past few months. Each one small, but together they formed a chilling pattern. I gripped the counter to steady myself. Then I heard his voice behind me. "Checking the account so early?" Mark's tone was light, but I caught a glint of unease in his eyes as he leaned against the doorway, scratching his jaw. "Just curious," I said, forcing a casual tone. "Some of these transactions don't look familiar." He strolled over, poured himself coffee, and flashed a polished smile. "Those, just some minor investments. I guess I forgot to tell you." He sipped his coffee, avoiding my gaze. Something inside me shifted. Not anger, not yet, but something colder, more precise. I nodded, pretending to buy his excuse. But I was studying him now, not with affection or trust, but with a new clarity. Every offhand gesture, every vague response was another chip in the facade I'd once adored. That evening, I noticed more. He was glued to his phone, always flipping it face down. I can't tell you the full story in this short video. If you want to see the full story, the link is given below. Click on it to watch the full story.